Right, we're on Peebles Beach. Right, we're talking putting today, left hand and right hand controlling the putter, and we're up at the chipping green. Look at the views. Love that. Right, let's get stuck into this. Three putting again, sick of three putting, stab, eh? Get the ball in the green, do the hard work, you know, great tee shot, great 5-iron, putt, bogey, next hole. Great shot in there, got my two, paid my pound for my twos. Nope, missed it, par. It's grim, eh? Putting's depressing, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, putting's pretty simple. Left hand goes on the top of the club, right hand goes on the bottom, or the other way around, tile up to yourself. There's no right or wrong, remember. And basically the main key ingredient here is trying to get the club face square to the ball, two centres of gravity hit each other, bang, ball goes in the direction or the intended line where you want it to roll. This has to be done by controlling the hands, so the hands are the only point of contact with the club. So if we position the hands in a place that, or not necessarily position them, but have an awareness of what the left hand and the right hand do in the stroke, it's going to be much easier to hold putts. A little bit windy. Right, so traditional grip, my left hand goes on top of the club, right hand goes on the bottom. You may reverse overlap, you may interlock, you may overlap, you may left hand down, you may claw, you may pencil. Do what you want. I put left hand on top, right hand on bottom. Right now I'm going through a phase of not linking at all. I've no overlap. I just basically 10 finger it. Both hands touch, which keeps a connection so they work together and don't fight against each other. I'm just putting one hand on, other hand on, gripping it and stroking it. The lack of respect for my putting grip there is just a little bit more putt like a child sort of idea, kind of Justin Rosey. I just pick it up, hands on, stroke it. A lot less thinking, a lot less confusion, just simple. So the left hand on the golf club. My left hand controls the club face. So I get my left hand positioned on the club. So the back of my left hand is down the side of the grip. So therefore the back of my left hand marries up with my putter face, and I can then have control of putter face through impact. If my hand gets a little bit on top of the grip, it's going to open the face. If it gets a little bit under the grip, it's going to close the face. So the back of my left hand, once put on correctly on the side of the grip, is going to ensure I have square face in relation to my intended line through impact, as long as I can keep it there. That's the tricky bit. So putter behind the ball, left hand on, side of grip, take my right hand as well. If I keep my left hand in that position, the club face will be square to my intended line for the whole putt. Just keeping that left hand nice and neutral on the back of the grip, the side of the grip. Keep the putter face nice and square with my intended target. That's so key. Not necessarily in line with the hole, but in line with your intended target. This putt breaks a little bit right to left, so my back of my left hand and putter face go out in that direction, not the hole. Obviously it's where I want the ball to start. Putter pointed out to the right, left hand on the top, back of left hand, in line with where I want the ball to go. You get the idea. The right hand's where it's at for me though. So the right hand on the club, this camera is squinting now that we've moved angles. Am I bothered? Clearly I am. So the right hand on the club, the right hand is going to control the loft. So if we can get the face aiming towards target and the correct loft, or a consistent loft, then we're going to get a better roll all the time. I mean, if my right hand's all over the place, my left hand's all over the place, I'm never going to start it where I want to start. I'm never going to get it to roll, it's going to bounce. So let's think about right hand as well as left hand. Handy. So right hand on the grip, what I'm thinking about here is when I place my right hand on the grip, it's very similar to the left hand's on the aft of the club or the front of the club, right hand goes in the back of the club. As I mentioned before, just now I'm just purely 10 fingering it because it feels cool. But I'm trying to maintain this angle between the right forearm and club shaft. So when I play my putts, the putter comes back, I've maintained angle, comes through to impact, maintained angle, and then I follow through, still maintain this angle. I went up the wrong shaft there. Still maintain this angle here and here, all the way through and all the way back. So that angle's never changed. If that angle does change, so does the loft in your golf club. So taking a dress position, left hand on the top, right hand underneath. Angles created, maintaining that angle for the whole stroke. Therefore I'm going to get a good roll because I've not added any extra loft, like so. In the straight position I've not taken any loft off by de-lofting it, a forward shaft lean. Dead simple. There, got the angle, maintain the angle all the way through. So that angle's maintained the same as it was at address. That's key. Back of left hand keeps control of the club face. Forearm, shaft, back and through, forearm, shaft, maintain that angle. So maintaining these angles, club shaft and right forearm and the back of the left wrist controlling the club face, your putts will be much better. You'll start the ball in your intended line much easier. You'll get a better roll. You can draw a line around the ball to ensure you're getting the better roll because you're not mucking around with the loft. So that right hand and that right forearm and shaft are not moving. You're maintaining that loft, that's key. Hand placement on the putter. Hold on, I'm just going to collect this ball. There we go. Hand placement on the putter is another thing. So where the putter's held in the hand. So we've got left hand on the front, right hand on the back, and I've dead simply taken a grip there that's just completely unorthodox. But to me, I just pick it up and hit it. It's fine. There's no right or wrong, remember. But where we place the putter in the hands, that's very important. That's another video. We'll get to that probably next week. Guys, thanks very much for subscribing. If you've not subscribed already, honestly, have a word.